Physical and biological reality are, and here is what the impact of denying them is. But it gets interesting, not just because you have the wider question of tolerance, like what do you do with people with gender dysphoria who've got real issues? What do you do with people who identify as a different gender? Because, that there's some real distress there. But there's the bigger issue of what is reality and what is the ground that we're standing on, which is what we're coming down to, right? And I don't just mean in terms of biological reality, because it's the reason that this has been such an enormous flame war is that it's a moral question, it's a spiritual question, it's a scientific and a biological question all at once. And what it comes down to really is whether we are going to be able to define our own realities or not. So the Christian position would be, to put it in Catholic Latin terms, that the human is the imago Dei, right? We have the image of God within us. Everyone is a created soul. Um, God doesn't make mistakes. Here we're all specific individual people, we're men or women. The more liberal position, the individualist position that leads to gender ideology would be you can identify yourself pretty much as whatever you want to identify yourself as because it's a social construct. So, for example, your gender identity will override your biological sex. And that's the thing that you should take seriously because you get to self-define that. So, really, the question there is who's defining reality? Is it me? Do I get to decide what I am? Do I get to decide if I'm a man or a woman or what sex I am or maybe what